Where's my phone? Oh, there you go. Okay, let's see where we at. Let's see where we at. Okay, there's Facebook. Let's see. What about the tubes of you? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We're good on that too. And social media. There we go. All right. Okay. I think we are just about ready. I see we got some red lights in the chat. Who is this? Oh, Christina. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, let's get it.
Can she hear us right now? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. I just wanted to get the... Let's go ahead and start recording.
Yeah. I need to make a drink. I need a drink.
You need to go get one?
No. We're good.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me see if I can find... Here we go. Well, it is that time, the time of the week again. I know it seemed like it's been a long time, but welcome, smart guys, smart girls, to the SmartGuyz Tech Podcast. I'm your boy Big Q, smart guy Big Q, joined by the absentee smart guy.
Your boy Ken is back in the building, and I'm hot, Q.
Welcome back, Keon. Welcome back. Because it ain't like the rest of us. The rest of us and the rest of the smart guys, the girls, we sitting around. We ready to push the button. And then where the hell's Keon?
Last week, I don't even know what I'm doing last week. Last week, I'm just chilling. I don't know if I was playing a game or writing content or watching. I don't know what I was doing. But I happened to look at the clock, and it was like 7 something. I was like, 7 something on Monday. Oh, snap! I text Q, chat squad, listen to this. I text Q. I was like, Q, dang, what happened to the show, man? Q's like, oh, I was waiting on you. I'm sitting here watching TikTok. Just sitting here watching TikTok. Yeah. Ain't messaged nobody. Ain't was like, yo, where you at? Nothing. Just watching TikTok.
I was like, well, if it gets to be 30 minutes, I might reach out because I never know. You might have got snatched by an alien, or I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? You out there in them streets. Anything could happen. But I was like,
I didn't realize I was out in them streets.
Yeah, half hour passed by, but I was sucked into the TikTok, man. I was sucked into.
And the crazy thing is, Q, that I went to Miami this weekend, and I literally like an hour ago just got off the plane. I'm just like, crap. I need to return something through the mail through UPS. I need to go pick up the dog, and I got to come make the show. But look, we live, we here, we made it, baby. We in here.
Yeah, welcome back. What was in Miami?
Oh, I had a photo conference type of thing.
Oh, look at that! Yeah. Chris in the sense I'd be like that sometimes. Cute TikTok's like, yeah, man. I was supposed to be looking out for my boy, but I was the TikTok heavy. You know what I mean? The TikTok.
I've never been sucked. I get sucked into Instagram every now and then, so I kind of get it now. I still don't have TikTok installed. So I get my TikToks from Instagram.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Instagram is a different type of animal for me. Like, it brings something completely different to get my attention. I'm like, oh, okay.
So the funny thing is, I have two Instagram accounts, and one of them is like normal, just whatever photos, and the other one's like boudoir photos. So my normal account, everything is so inspirational, like, oh, you can achieve whatever, and all this stuff. Boudoir TikTok, different story.
Oh yeah.
Or Instagram, whatever.
On there, so they feel like they have to match that energy.
I see. I guess I love it. I love it though.
You missed last week. Was a one big story last week that we didn't get to talk. We'll talk about it this week because I think it affects you a little bit, but we'll talk about it. The big Microsoft, Blizzard, Activision acquisition. I know you a COD type of dude.
And then we have the part 2 of that story today. So
you got some new to add to it. Okay, good, because I didn't old stuff.
Since we're twinning and everything.
But this is a Manchester United soccer jersey that I got when I was in London in 2019.
Mr. Ted Lasso yourself, huh?
Yeah. It was funny because when I think I told the story on the show before. But when I went to London in 2019, we went shopping. I was looking for the Chelsea jersey because they used to represent the Samsung. But the year that we went over there, the team had actually dropped Samsung and got a new sponsor, so there were no Samsung Chelsea jerseys. So
you could still get the Chelsea jersey if you wanted to.
Well, I could just, but there's no need to get a Chelsea jersey if it's got like a White Castle or whatever it was on there now. I don't know what's on there now. It's like tired. I don't know what it is, but it wasn't Samsung. That's what I wanted. Speaking of Samsung, and we'll start here. No, actually, I don't want to start with Samsung. I want to start with something that you and I love as opposed to
gamer. Of course, Trini. Yes, we playing this.
No, we didn't put a match now. We did not. No, we did not. But we was talking about the Microsoft Duo, right? And how it was still rocking super old software. Because remember, the Microsoft Duo 1 and the issue was that it had, everything about it was old. Everything about it was old, right?
Everything.
So this time the issue was everything was new. Come on, y'all, stop this cute stuff. Come on now, let's not do this. Man. Come on now, stop it. Stop
hey man,
no,
we're
man,
cute.
We're not doing
that. We're cute.
So this time they tried to put new stuff in it, but the software was old. So last week they finally got Android 11 when everybody else just got Android 12. So they just got Android 11 like last week, which was hilarious to me. It makes zero sense, but I don't know, man.
So you're saying the failure of a Microsoft Duo 2 had one chance to get better, one chance, one job, and they still ruined it.
Yep. So they're still behind everybody else. So why everyone's getting 12, they just now getting 11.
So when the Microsoft Trio comes out, they're gonna be rocking 12, maybe.
When everybody's on 14.
Not like that, But all y'all Microsoft Duo stands in the chat squad. I hope y'all appreciate your Android 11. Your last year's technology.
This is only like 2020 software. That's all it is, right?
It's terrible, bro. That phone is garbage. Yeah. Who recommends that phone to people?
Like, hey, listen, man, it has interest. But speaking of phones and failed software, what's up with what's going on with the Google Pixel 6? It's becoming a dumpster fire. I mean, I know I wasn't planning on talking about this today, but I'm just saying.
So like a lot of people haven't been able to download the updates. Trini has a 6 Pro. I don't know if she got her January update yet, but people were saying that they were still on December update. Google put out an update and they pulled it, so people were all on the old software, and apparently the old software had a lot of bugs in it, part of the course. But you could always pull the software manually. So, and it takes like 5 minutes. So, I mean, I get it that, it's not automatic and it's coming out 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks into January. So I get it. I get the backlash. But if you're real, you just pull it yourself. What you waiting on Google for?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even going to even do no Google Pixel stuff today because that thing is disappointing as all hell. So that wouldn't even. I'll just threw that in there because it was in there. So yeah, before we get into this, because it seemed like this is dominating our show, NFT, and I'm a little bit sick and tired of NFTs. It's starting to put a bad taste in my mouth. But before we get into this,
Why? Why?
I'm just saying, because every week is something different, right? Every week is something different.
You gotta jump on board, Q. We don't want to leave you behind.
Not when every time I see some weird stuff happening, like this OpenSea, the OpenSea thing, So now, it's talking about it's a bug in it that's letting people buy snatch NFTs from other people at super low prices and reselling them at super high prices and whatnot. So
I mean, if they could buy it for cheap, then why can't other people buy their reselling for cheap?
Well, because remember, this is the NFT is a 1-for-1. Remember, at least that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but like let's say you have a store, and for some reason your cash register not working. I go in there and buy your Samsung TV for $5, and if I try to sell it to somebody, why can't they just come to me and buy it for $5?
Because why would you sell it for $5 when you can sell it for $5,000?
But if there's something broken, on OpenSea, unless they're selling it somewhere else, are they like buying it and selling it somewhere else?
They're not selling it back to OpenSea, so they're buying it from OpenSea because it's apparently it's letting them buy it super cheap, and then
they're going somewhere else.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's that. They're supposed to be the first NFT like broker. You know what I mean? They're supposed to be like the place to go to, for your NFT stuff. And
they kind of are, even still with the issues. They had some issues earlier today where they were having 403 errors when you go to the website. I guess they shut it down so they can fix everything. But even still, with like all the issues they have and all the stuff going on with that website, they're still bigger than Foundation. They're still bigger than like Makers. They're still bigger than a lot of places. Super Rare. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, and then some people that they cashed in. I mean, if you was able to, so some of the numbers here, it says one of the NFTs, Bored Ape Yacht Club number 9991, was purchased using the exploit technique for 0.77 Ethereum, which equals to about $1,700.
Wow,
and quickly
that's
sold
super
it
cheap.
for 84.2 Ethereum, which equates to
$100,000. Yeah,
right?
I'm about to say anything under like 50 ETH for a Bored Ape is crazy cheap.
Ridiculous, man. And if I had that kind of cash, I mean, I don't got no $2,000 to be playing around with no blockchain stuff. But I'm just saying, like, if I had like if I had two grand just to play with like that, I probably would have did that. But I had no idea what I was doing. Like,
if only I knew. If hindsight 2020, kid. If only I knew what stuff was gonna blow up when I knew about the stuff, I would have risked the money.
So listen, you might get your chance to really shine, Ken, because I know how you are, and you are about status, right? You all about status, right? That's your thing, right? So
is that my thing?
I'm pretty sure it's your thing. So tell me what you think about this right here. So let me see if I can get this one. I got to put on the screen. Let me see if I can get it up here.
Chat Squad, while he's doing that, do y'all think I'm a status guy? I care about the status. Oh, I saw this story.
Seriously,
this is not a story.
Don't know you very well. This is you right here.
I actually talked to Christina about this the other day. Not about this story, about me being the best. But yeah,
you don't want a hexagon shaped Twitter profile NFT picture.
I mean, I do actually.
You know how people right clicking stuff and claiming it was like the apes or whatever, right? Even the people, I wouldn't really tell without going into the blockchain, but you can't right click this here, buddy. That is the new verified NFT profile Twitter pic.
Yep, you get the hexagon instead of circles. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely like a status symbol, but I don't care. I don't buy, like I said, I don't buy profile picture NFTs, so it doesn't do anything for me. I still want the hexagons, but I'm not going to go out there and buy something for it.
Right here. I feel like for everybody who's in this particular circle right now, in this moment, who's in this moment with us, the first one to have a hexagon-shaped profile picture on Twitter will be Keon X. I guarantee I put money on it. or maybe Zoe. Maybe Zoe. Zoe probably will be a close second, I think.
Is Zoe, are you in the NFTs? I don't think I've ever heard you talk about them. I only hear you talk about like buying and selling phones.
The only reason why I bring Zoe's name up is because of its exclusivity type of situation, and that's Zoe. He like to stand out, So him doing it. I can see you and Zoe.
Yeah, so he said nah. He's not into it.
I think it's a person. Zoe have a hexagon. Zoe have a hexagon beside his joint. I think so. If the price was right.
Hey man. Don't hate, Q. So a lot of hate coming over from the other side of the screen.
Listen. I'll give and say if I had the money, would I do it? Probably not. I mean, because this is so insignificant, man. Like
that's why I'm not I'm not all over it. I've never had to verify blue check mark, so I don't know what it feels like to be, verified or whatever. So I don't.
Would the blue check mark really mean more than having a NFT profile pic? Would that mean more? What you think?
Would I rather have a blue check mark or a hexagon? I'd rather have a blue check mark over a hexagon, only because anybody can get an NFT. You just have to have money. Right. Not everybody can get verified. So yeah,
I think so too. I think the NFT profile picture is just it's a straight up status symbol, right? Which means absolutely nothing, right?
I will say, I do appreciate Twitter almost going all in on NFTs. I just got paid from a tweet the other day. Like somebody tipped me for tweeting, and I got it through Bitcoin. So I appreciate Twitter. That money could grow.
So you're swimming in them crypto infested waters. You're swimming in it.
Oh, I've been in crypto. Crypto's been in my thing. I'm just surprised that somebody liked my tweet so much. They were just like, you know what? This man needs some money. I was like, yeah,
just for being you, just for sharing some random. And I can only imagine what the because I know your Twitter. I've seen it before.
It was for the photos. It was for the photos. It wasn't for my. It wasn't for my words. I'll tell you that. And speaking of Twitter, speaking of getting paid, I created a new Twitter. So I have two different Twitters now. One is solely photography, only photography. The other one is my, personal, where I still share my photography on it. But I had to make sure I keep them separate because if people are going to start paying me for my photos, I want them to be like, oh, he deserves reoccurring money. I don't know if I could watch him go through this downward spiral some months and be up the next month.
Is that really the same guy? Really?
Exactly. So I had to separate them a little bit. I don't know.
Y'all got told you that's that dude right there, man. You gotta be there taking pictures of your woman. You don't know what you're dealing with.
Hey man, I'm just being authentic on Twitter. That's me being me. If it's in here, it's on Twitter. Just know that.
Yeah, it's great. You know what I'm saying? But you got to protect that. So now that's another one of your identities and personas that you got to protect. Maybe it's a way.
That's why I separated the photo stuff.
Yeah, there you go. And maybe
especially if like a client comes on there. I need a client to come onto my Twitter and be like, "Oh, he takes nice photos." Not, "Oh, whoo,
Yeah. So I did the same thing. So I knew he was shooting pictures and stuff. I knew that because we talked about it way back in the beginning when he first started doing it. But he never told me what he was shooting. So I just happened to be scrolling through one day the same exact thing. I'm like, oh, what is this? What is happening?
I saw one of those things where it's like describe your Twitter in 4 or 5 words. I was like, oh God, I don't know if I can do that. I can do it with emojis, but not words. Words are hard.
I had no idea, man. I'm like, wow, I thought you were shooting pictures of photos and weddings and whatnot. Oh, you got the.
I mean, some weddings on there. You can see a wedding or two.
And the tattoos and the.
Hey man, like I said, you can see it. You can if you scroll hard enough, you'll find a wedding or two.
Yeah, okay, so it's a wedding or two in there. Okay,
there's a wedding or two in there.
Hold on. So last week was supposed to be something else that I had on my mind that I wanted to do on the show that I didn't get a chance to do, and I'm almost getting ready to forget it again. Let's take a pause in this madness for a second to recognize the real Zoe. Step forward, Mr. Zoe. Congratulations in order from Mr. Zoe. Congratulations for
Is
your
he married?
nuptials. He got engaged. Pending nuptials. Yes, congratulations.
Yes,
Zoe.
sir. Congrats,
Yeah.
congrats.
Another one off the board. So the only one left is you, Keon. You're the
That's
only
right.
one. You're the only one.
Hey, man, I'm doing a lot of traveling this year. So if I find me somebody abroad, I'll be sure to bring her back.
There you go. It's all good. But yeah, congratulations though. That's a beautiful thing, bro.
If you need a photographer, I know a guy. Just put that out there right now. I can do a couple different shoots, whatever you're looking for. Whatever you might be looking for, I got her.
So you seen the other thing. Don't let him in there with your woman, bro.
They would be for him. She would give it to him.
You seen the other thing. You seen it, bro.
She would be like, hey, babe, I did these pictures for you. Boom.
If that's what you like to say, Keon, I don't know, man.
You gonna get me canceled. You could never be my hype guy. You gonna ruin everything.
I just know, ever since I found out about the type of pictures you've been taking, your relationships ain't been lasting long, bro. Something's up.
My last relationship was 2 years. Why do people not remember that?
I don't know. I'm starting pointing fingers. I don't know what I'm starting to put. I'm starting to put it together. It's starting to add up. It's starting to add up.
No, sure.
I don't know if I can. Can I show this on TV? See, I guess I can. It's like the only reason why I'm kind of nervous about showing is because I know. But okay, you know what? Let's do it. Cause
what are you trying to show?
Well, because
if it's not nipples or anything more than nipples, you're good.
Okay, because I'm just a little. I am under NDA, so I can't. I have to be careful about certain stuff.
Are you about technology? Wait, are we back to tech right now?
Okay. So listen, last week was you can order your Samsung phone sight unseen. They so confident in this thing that you can go and put a reservation in right now.
I feel like Apple is the only other company that could do that in America, at least. Apple and Samsung could definitely do that. Be like, yo, put your money down. We'll give you the new phone. What about when it comes? You don't even need to worry about what it comes with. Just put your money down.
Don't worry about no specs. Don't worry about nothing. Right? Just order it and pre-order it now. And
it'll be the best Galaxy we've ever made. That's all they really need to say.
I actually went and pre-ordered put the reservation in for my tab. It's a $50 credit if you do it now or whatever, right? So I give you a $50 credit if you go and do your reservations now. So the one thing I can say is if people who are interested in getting the new Samsung devices that will be announced next week, you can go get your reservations in now. Not only will you get that $50 credit for doing it blindly, you also get the pre-order bonuses that come along with the announcement. So I don't know what those are, but you get all of that. So it's cool. And it's free. You don't cost you nothing. So you just go get $50, to do it.
So if you say yes, what? Hold on. Do you have to put like your credit card information in there, or how does it work?
Nope. You all you got to do is put
your email down.
Yeah, when you email and just say, look, I want to buy one of them, and and you got $50 credit. All
right.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, $50 is not terribly a lot, but any amount of money off a phone would be appreciated.
Yeah. Maybe you can use it for. Because actually, really nothing because you can't even really buy cases under $50 these days. I don't know. But the $50 is there.
It's like taking off the taxes, which is again, it's still appreciated no matter what.
Oh yeah. So I did it for my tablet, so I'm ready. I just went ahead and did it. I was like, "There's $50 on the tablet. I go ahead and do it." Because I know that.
Whoa, so it's all of their products? It's not just the phones?
All the products. Yeah. So it's just like a phone and a tablet coming out now. So they're letting you do both, right? So and they just got them up on the screen, right? It just says phone and tablet. That's it. No names, nothing, right? That's what it says, and you can do it, which I think is cool. I think that's very, very, very cool, right? What do you think about that, Keon?
I mean, that's dope. I mean, especially for a big brand like this, they know that 80% of their people are diehards. They're not going nowhere unless you really screw something up. So go ahead and grab those numbers so you know how many to make real quick, and then you're good.
Oh yeah. So can't really get into the details. I'm just gonna put this up on the screen right here and say that right there is pretty close to what it is. And we can't talk about it this week. We can talk about it next week because I want to get your thoughts on this. So you go ahead and look at it now. We can't talk about it, but you can look at it.
You know how much I hate leaks and rumors, Q. I'm not looking at it until it's announced.
I'm just saying. I want you to next week. It gets announced next week, so we're gonna talk about it next week, right?
No, unless it gets announced on Monday.
Huh?
What day is it getting announced?
I think it's gonna be on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It's the 8th, whatever the 8th is.
Oh, so yeah, we gotta wait 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think this right here is gonna cause a little bit of controversy. I think it's worth talking about because of what they're doing here. But we'll talk about it when the time comes.
You're getting rid of the note, not the note.
Well, you know what it's like. You know what
There's a tagline in the bottom of the article that said that the announcement hints at the loss of the note or something like that. Something crazy.
Yeah. Well, I've been telling people for like 2 years now the note was done, but it is what it is. Before we get into the big story, because I know Zoe is ready to talk about it because this is definitely his company is all about this. But let's talk about this first. We had the Android apps on Windows 11, so now you can get Android is doing this whole Android games thing built into the Windows Store now, where you can. What's in beta right now, and I haven't got a chance to get my chops on it yet. I want to get my hands on it, but I ain't got a chance to mess with it. But this right here looks cool. It's for games though. Android games.
Well, I'm not being a hater. What was I hating on? I only hate on Microsoft. I don't hate on Samsung. That's cool. I don't know who wants to play mobile games on a computer, but that's cool.
Well, when you pass the time Zoom meetings, play a little Candy Crush, or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Apparently, there's a demand for it. I guess I don't know. People been using emulators.
Are you playing a mobile game? Are you playing a mobile game on your computer, Q?
Well, when that Call of Duty mobile came out, I used an emulator player because I hated playing it on the touchscreen on the phone. So I was a little bit more with the mouse and keyboard. There's a whole thing on Twitch, a whole section on Twitch where people play mobile games on Twitch and they use emulators on the computer to do it. Yeah, so
they'll do that. They'll plug in their phones and stuff and use controllers. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So there's a demand for it. I think this Windows 11 whole thing, this merging of Android, I think we just seen the tip of it. I think what they can really do with it, they ain't even discovered it yet. I think it's gonna be nice whenever they finally get to the point where it's useful instead of just being a novelty thing. It's gonna be great. But they need to figure it out.
Not only useful, they need to make it easier. They need to make it so like Google needs to partner with a company, maybe Samsung. Google needs to partner with a company and start pre-loading some of these services onto Windows computers.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna make it stand out.
See, the problem is Microsoft announced this at the Windows 11 announcement, but it wasn't ready yet. And I think, as far as I'm concerned, I think unless you're a Windows insider like I am, I think most people don't even have access to the Android part of Windows 11 right now. But I could be wrong about that because I've been in the insider program for so long. I don't know what the live version of Windows even look like. I have no idea. So
I'm actually part of the insider program as well, so I don't know. I have to run Windows for my job.
So maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know, but I know I've had access to it for months, maybe 4 or 5 months now, probably. I don't know, but not this. This is new, right? So that brings us to the big one, Keon, and I know Zoe might have a lot to say about it. Man, Activision and Microsoft. So first it was Bethesda. Microsoft, they snatched up Bethesda. Now they got Activision, which means Call of Duty and the whole Call of Duty universe. That's also
it's a couple other things in there too.
It was Activision. It was Blizzard, and it was King, which is a mobile company. They make mobile games, right? So it was that one as well. Okay. And let's get into it. What you think about this, man?
So before I tell you part two of the story, when this headline came out last week, it didn't worry me as it didn't worry me for this year or next year as much as it worried a lot of people online. So right there, those are some of the big names that Activision and Blizzard have: Overwatch, Diablo, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush, and StarCraft. And King owns Candy Crush, I believe. So like right now, that's not doing much. They're not taking Call of Duty off of multiple platforms. They're not taking Overwatch off. They're just going to start getting some of that money that falls into those companies. I know the the CEO of Activision, though, he said that he might bring back Guitar Hero, which is pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I think that idea too. The first thing
right now, I know. Mm-hmm.
The first thing that came to my mind was I thought because they were, and it depends on who you ask. I mean, maybe Zoe may have some more insight on it. But everybody, and I haven't bought a console in a year, so I don't really know. I have a dog in the fight. But everybody claimed that Sony been beating the crap out of Microsoft for the last couple of years in the console wars. So if I'm making like this, I'm snatching every Call of Duty thing off PlayStation. I'm shutting it all the way down. But apparently, they're not doing that. Yeah.
So one, they can't do that because Activision still has contracts with Sony, and Microsoft said that they will acknowledge those contracts. Like they're not just going to shut those contracts down. So at least for this year, next year, at least for this year, next year, you're still going to be Call of Duty. A lot of people are saying that some of these games are going to go to the Xbox Pass, Game Pass thing.
Game Pass. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what people are saying. Like these games are going to start coming to Game Pass, so you don't have to buy them individually or whatever. So that could be cool. Yeah. But as far as part 2 goes for this story, Sony today purchased Bungie for $3.6 billion. And if you don't know, Bungie created Halo. I don't know if they still do. No, they don't do it anymore. They did do it, right?
No, but now it's owned by Microsoft now. I think it's 426-624 something.
Yeah, I was saying it was like 345 or something like that. 356, something like that.
And then of course, they also were the ones who created the other game, Destiny, but they also
Destiny was it. Yeah.
But Destiny is going to another company as well, so the Bungie don't have them either. So Bungie is really worthless right now.
Hey! Microsoft said we're taking Activision Blizzard. Sony's like, well, we'll take Bungie. Then grab somebody. We don't really care.
Right, but Bungie with no Destiny, Halo. I mean, what is Bungie with that? Was it Crash? What is it?
No, I don't think it's Crash. But still, hey man, they had to come back and grab somebody,
Yeah. I mean, they still got like the Sony game studio in and of itself, still pumping out the best stuff, like the God of Wars, the Uncharted, the Spider-Man. That stuff is always great. You know what I mean? But now, Microsoft got a little bit more toys to play with. So, this is pretty cool. And they got a Halo movie coming out. So the trailer dropped. It was pretty dope.
No, it's a TV show. The TV show, isn't it?
Oh, TV show. Yeah, TV show. Yeah.
Yeah, it starts in March. It's coming out fast. But yeah, so I don't think these companies are going to keep these games exclusive because they like money. and Activision loves money. Microsoft loves money, so they're not going to say only Xbox people now because that just wouldn't be smart. Yeah. But they're just going to be like, all right, Sony's been getting all this money for a long time. Let us get some of this money. So that's what they're doing.
So the other part of the story, which, I don't have people like Josh on right now to really, because he's like one of them gamer dudes who's all into the business part of it. But I know as a longtime World of Warcraft player, I know over the last couple of years though, Activision have been pretty much destroying that game. And I know the Call of Duty community have been in an uproar over the last couple of years too about some things that Activision has introduced to the game. So basically, the question is, was this acquisition good or bad, considering the state that Activision was in? Microsoft.
I was going to say, not even just that they've been ruining the games and making them money hungry. They've had tons of internal issues that have come out to light these past few months.
Yeah.
So... Absolutely. But they did still. I think they still said that they're siding with their CEO. I forgot who the CEO was, but he's like the heart of the claim. So I don't know. If they were able to buy this deal because Activision's going through a lot right now. But
I think it definitely made them cheaper because I looked at the number and I thought the number would be bigger. What was the number, Zoe? Was it
I thought it was like 48. I thought was it not 48?
But it wasn't billions, was it? Because there was no billions.
It was billions. It was billions. It was billions. You're not buying Activision for no millions, Q.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know. I thought that number seemed pretty low when I saw it, but they said, according to the gamer community, everybody been complaining about Activision, putting their foot in Call of Duty with loot boxes and weird stuff. Well, how much? What was the number?
Yeah, 68 billion.
68 billion. Okay, well, I guess that's a big number. Okay, maybe I just thought it was million. That's why I thought it was small. Yeah, 68 billion is pretty big. That's a huge number. Yeah, But yeah, everybody at Blizzard had done left over the last 3 years. All the original people who were at Blizzard are gone, right? So the original World of Warcraft people none of them are even part of the staff anymore. I don't know about the Call of Duty, because I know Call of Duty they got different people that have Treyarch, and who was the other? They got like two or three different
Treyarch and Vandy Ward. They've got like 4 companies that are underneath Activision that work on Call of Duty games.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how all that works out. It was a bunch of crazy stuff to go on. I mean, it's a pretty big deal, and I just think it actually, the only good thing I see is it's strengthening Xbox, Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass, which today before, and I'll say it again, I believe that platform is the future of gaming. I think that's the way gaming shit is going to be. I mean, I don't really see the need for boxes no more. Like I just don't. I feel like Microsoft has done such a good job with Game Pass. Buying a box to me seems so stupid. It just seems so irrelevant to me. I don't know. Like, why would you buy a box?
I don't like cloud gaming until our networking infrastructure gets better. I'm not a fan of cloud gaming right now.
I mean, I guess I can get that, because for the I ain't gonna say uber competitive, just for the lightly like, if you're competitive, you don't want to be behind the 8-ball off jump by playing competitively on Game Pass. Like you'll mark right off the bat. Like that dude's playing on the cloud. Let's kill him first. Look how he's starting jumping around.
Well, so Zoe's saying we're confusing the two. He's saying Game Pass is not cloud. Well, I'm talking about cloud. I don't know what Game Pass is. I don't have an Xbox. I don't do Microsoft. I don't know that.
Well, Game Pass is the subscription model where you can play games on the console, the PC, or the cloud, right? So he's so you can still play them on the box if you want to, or on a PC.
But you can also play it on the
Yeah. So I would see, and that's weird, because I would rather play the games on PC versus them coming out of a box, of a console. I don't know. I just feel like consoles are a little bit outdated. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just
not according to Sony and their PS5. People still want consoles.
They still hustling hard for them, right? You know what I mean?
I had a chance to buy a PS5 last week and I missed out on it. Sony sent me an email like, exclusive, you're some type of valued whatever, between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. you can come online and buy a PS5. Right. And at first I wasn't going to do it. I was like, I don't really need one. I don't really care. Nothing's out. Come 3 p.m., an hour after the event started, I'm just like, you know what? I'll go ahead and buy one. Sorry, these are all sold out. What? What? How you have a power event and the first hour is sold out? What do you mean? Sony, man, why send me the email?
when Microsoft said that thing about putting that 20-year edition Xbox Series X out, I'm telling you, I walked outside for lunch and this was middle of the day, and people were lined up around the building, like with camp stuff, ready to camp out for this thing. And it's just and so didn't you say you had one?
The Halo one?
The edition, the limited edition Halo 20th anniversary edition. People camped out for that thing, man. I was like, wow. Y'all are something else, but they had tents.
Not now. I'm walking to Best Buy now and seeing Xboxes up, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. No, this one was special. I think it was a limited run. I think they only made a certain amount.
Yeah, that was a Halo one. Yeah. I'm just talking about the regular ones.
But I don't know. I feel like as far as
he sold it.
He sold it already.
He probably did. That man plays with things for 2 days, Q. He does not enjoy his stuff.
It was a whole discussion on Twitter about this, about who. I didn't want to get into that. It's like, yo,
my man unbox it, he smells it, he gets a little taste, and then it's out the door.
Yeah.
Get out of here before you collect dust.
Right. On to the next one, right? Like, having price for 48 hours is too much.
Hey, man, it better not get warm in my house. I love you, though.
Oh, yeah. You trying to dig in right here? You got a 3080 too? Oh my goodness!
We love you, though. My man was in the Fast and Furious for that one. He's the one who hijacked that truck.
How you come into these things, man? Like, well, I don't know. I can say I watched my brother chase a PS5 for about a year. It took him about. I took him about close about 10 months, and he finally got one. You know, him and his son, they were chasing one, and he finally got one after about 10 months. And I was just like, bro, is it that serious? He was like, bro, it's real, man. It's real.
It's not. It's not.
Each his own. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I really want a reason to go after a PS5, but right now I don't have a reason. The only good reason is like what 4K quality or 60 FPS or higher than 60 FPS. But none of that I really truly care about.
And you don't have to worry about it's being louder than your speakers in your house either, right? Because the fans are much quieter.
I'm the only one here. I'm the only one here. I got headphones on.
I don't have myself, saying what was that. But before we get out, I can take all this right here though. I did have the opportunity to experience. I can't talk about this. That's that my first time experiencing that Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Yeah.
Did you not see my subtweet?
I pay no attention to your subtweets, and I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Zoe. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told because they gonna Zoe, right? They gonna Zoe. Zoe gonna be like, "Yo, does it do? It still don't do FaceTime."
I saw that.
It's down somewhere. So it still don't do iMessage.
But Q, my real question is, yes, 8 Gen -1 or whatever it's called, super fast, super galactic fast. Do we need it, Q? Is your phone not fast enough, Q?
You might not need it, Mr. Simplistic. I only like my thing to do one thing at a time. You don't need it.
I'm just asking you, is your phone not fast enough? Is your phone slow at something?
No, it was fast enough until I saw this one, and now it's not. It's inadequate now. You can't go backwards, bro. You can't do it. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what my cousin like. I don't see why the fold is so fat. Why everybody going so crazy? I was like, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, and this is the God honest truth. Everybody, used to use the computers, right? And everybody was so dope to use a laptop. But then, when you was able to sit at a desk with 3 monitors, how hard is it to go back to using just one? It's super hard to do that.
I've never had 3. I've had 2, and I can't go back to 1 unless it's an ultra mod.
You can't do it, right? And that's exactly what I feel about it, right? It's like, why go back? Why go back? Why take things off the table when you know that it can do better, right? You know it can do better, right?
I will tell you, and I hope it doesn't break your heart. iPhone 13, right? iPhone 13 Pro. Let me be correct here. It could do 120 hertz. I used it for a while. Everything looks smooth, I guess. I turned it off. Can
you turn it off? Is it a thing you can do?
Yeah.
Can you turn it off?
Yeah, you can turn it off.
You can. Yeah. You don't feel like it was life changing and life altering? What is wrong with you, man?
No. Yes, no. That's exactly what I put in my tweets. But yeah, man, no, it's not life changing. I mean, what do I do on my phone? Q? I text, I tweet. What? I don't do nothing on this thing.
So
I think I finally took a picture today, like that wasn't a barcode or something.
How the hell do you co-host a technology show when you use your phone like an 8-year-old? Oh, I just wanted to
because I have to provide people with reality. Like, I'm not this super tech head that's like, I'm gonna use my phone like a computer. Yes, I'm gonna play games and I'm gonna code. I'm not doing all that. none of that. No. I'm taking. I got pictures of here of my dog. Screenshots. Ain't nothing. Not going on here.
I sent a month. My total text message sent and received is less than 30 a month. You know how many minutes I speak on the phone
30 a month, bro? I do 30 an hour. Get out of here. What?
No, but I do.
Yeah.
Well, why do you love phones so much? Because phones are supposed to be communication devices. That's that way. It's more than one way to communicate, right? Just saying. Let's step into the future, people. I mean, text messaging was cool 10 years ago. Let's move on, right?
Oh, man. It's still cool. Tweeting is still cool.
The technology exists. It's there.
To do what? What are you doing on your phone? This is why I can't get behind foldables yet, because what am I going to do on the foldable that I'm not doing now?
Yeah, man. You listen. You can be watching the game while you're tweeting about the game, and you could be drawing.
I can do that now. I don't draw on my phone. What are you doing?
Because you can't. That's the first thing, right?
I don't do that on my iPad. I'm not drawing and watching and writing at the same time. No.
If you could,
I'll do two things on my iPod. No. I do two things on my iPad at the same time.
Yeah. He turned his off. Oh. Well, I mean, I just can't. I can't use it. Now, me personally, I'm gonna show my little snobby side. It's hard for me to use any device that don't got 100. At least it gotta have at least 100 hertz.
The tables are turning to I used to be the guy who needed the specs, and now you're the guy who needs the specs. I don't need the specs. I need stability.
60 is gross in every sense of the word. I will give you a pass for 90. You look, you good with me. 90.
So what Apple says, they don't specify. They just say use lower frame rates. So I don't know if it's like 90 or lower or 60 or lower or whatever, but I just know it's not 120.
Right. So because I don't think you could turn it off. I thought you could maybe turn the variable part off where it wouldn't vary. It wouldn't go from 1 to 60. Or I don't know. I don't know what the tech. I'm just trying to remember what the announcement was when they announced. I thought it was a variable.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah. There you go.
It just says, No. Limited to 60 frames. Yeah, that's the max now. 60 frames.
So it shuts it off. So it shuts it all the way down.
All the way down to 60.
Wow, no, sir. No, sir. I can't be No.
I've used 60 on my iPhone so long, I don't even really remember what 120 was like.
You cannot do that now. No way.
I think I used 120 for like a week, and that was it.
That is correct. But I mean, I guess, you're so used to, seeing it the other way. You're like, nah, this is a little too much. I don't know. I can understand that, but yeah, for me, can't go back. I can't go back to 60, dude. Nah, I can't do it. There is no way. That's why, I be doing stuff on customers' phones. I'll be looking at it. I'd be like, yo, how y'all look at this? Like, what is going on? You can actually see, like, when you scroll, you can actually see the different frames that it's doing. Like, that is unacceptable.
This guy. I don't know if you're seeing all that in the phone, kid. I don't know if you're really seeing all that.
Lito, bro. Chill out.
Very unacceptable.
No.
Anyway, listen, I'm glad y'all didn't forget about us the week that Keon abandoned us. I'm glad y'all still showed a little bit of loyalty because he showed 0 to us. Okay,
Mr. TikToker himself.
Oh no!
I don't you really want a TikTok to send you a message. Remember that. Hope y'all remember that, chat squad.
That was part of the story too. But I'm just saying, y'all, he did abandon us, okay? But I appreciate y'all coming back. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, take the bird off the screen. Or Tech HQ, whatever that is.
Oh yeah. Well, we've been sitting here talking about this thing, and it's been up here the whole time. But yeah,